Hello and good morning, Newton North. I'm Evitar Gershon.
And I'm Lily Hachi. The class of 2019 will be hosting a Battle of the Bands fundraiser on Thursday, November 9th at 7 p.m. in the cafeteria. It'll be a jammin' night of listening to some of your very own talented classmates. The class officers will provide some blankets for those who attend, but you are encouraged to bring your own. Tickets are $3 and will be sold at the door. If you are a band interested in competing, fill out the Google form at tinyurl.com/NNHS Battle of the Bands. The winning band will receive a $50 Tigers Loft gift card.
Curious as to what a Tigers Loft gift card looks like? Reporter Maya Matthews gives us the scoop on the new Loft Bucks card.
Have you ever found yourself hungry but can't go to the Loft because you didn't bring your cash that day? Well, now with the help of a Major 3 culinary student, the Loft has been able to implement a new system, Loft Bucks, a gift card for all customers.
Oh, I'm Noah Shanshiri, a Major 3 in culinary. You know, it's more responsibility from Major 1 and 2. I'm here 3 blocks a day, 12 blocks a week, so I have more of a management aspect as well as working in front of the house and back of the house. When the more increased management role came up, that's when I thought, let's make a change here. Well, we've always had the functionality of doing it, but it's never been implemented. So, we got a quote from a company, Plastic Cards. I sent a design to them. They sent the quote back to me with how much money it was. Couldn't afford it at the time. I reached out to the Village Bank and they were like, sure, why not? We can help out our community member. So this year we moved from our paper certificates to the Loft Bucks card, which is a plastic reusable card versus a one-time $5 certificate. So now this just gets run through our computer system and every number is assigned on the back, and then the students and faculty can load as much money as they want, just like a pay-as-you-go thing.
Next time you find yourself in the Loft, grab a Loft Buck card and leave it in your backpack. You'll never know when you're in the need of a snack but left your wallet at home. For NNTV, this is Maya Matthews signing off.
Thanks, Maya.
Attention seniors, if you would like your senior portrait taken by Prestige Portraits, then they will be at North Friday, November 17th from 3 to 8 p.m. in the theater entrance lobby. Be on the lookout for a postcard in the mail or to set up an appointment. If you choose to get a senior portrait done another way, they are due December 15th. You can email your portrait to newtonianyearbook@gmail.com.
Next week on Tuesday, November 7th, the Close-Up class will have a bake sale after school at the main entrance. Don't forget to stop by to support the program and buy baked goods for you and your friends.
There are 2 more winter sports informational meetings this week. Girls basketball is today, Wednesday, November 1st at 3, and girls indoor track, Thursday, November 2nd at 2:45. Both meetings will be held in room A209.
There are no varsity home games this week. However, today, Wednesday at 6:30, girls cheerleading is performing at Braintree High School in the Bay State Conference Cheer and Dance Competition. This Sunday, November 4th, girls swimming and diving will compete in the Bay State Conference Girls Swim Championships at Wellesley College.
Auditions for Cinderella will take place on November 13th and 14th. Per usual, scripts and packets will be available at theaterinc.net. Any questions? Email Mr. Brown.
Freshman Cabaret is looking for a bassist and a drummer. Being a freshman is not mandatory for these positions. If you are interested, send an email to froshcab17@gmail.com.
Script submissions for Theater Inc.'s 11th Annual Playwrights Festival are due Monday, November 13th. Submission packets are available on the Theater Inc. website. Any questions, please email Mr. Daniel Fabrizio or Adam Chapnick at playwrightscoordinator@gmail.com.
This week, Theater Inc. proudly presents Clybourne Park, November 2nd through the 4th in the Performing Arts Center at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are $7 at theaterinc.net and will be sold during all lunches this week. We sat down with Mr. Fabrizio to get a sneak peek into the pre-production of the show.
As a director, I see myself as a facilitator. I have an idea, I pick a script, but then I invite a lot of other people in to collaborate.
See the show with new eyes and hear the show with new ears.
I also would like total presence, no zoning out.
What flavor of ice cream is that?
Neapolitan.
Well, don't feel inclined to eat all of it.
I think it's a very funny show, and it's very rare that in a rehearsal process I'll laugh at a joke that I've heard multiple times. Bruce Norris, the writer, uses comedy to kind of lower our shield a little bit, to make the audience laugh, to make us smile, and then kind of drops some pretty profound truths on us while we're at our most vulnerable there.
Commit to what you're doing, help your partner commit to what they're doing?
Typical rehearsal will be, we'll walk into the space, we'll do some warm-ups. I think it's important to kind of acknowledge what happened during the day and then dismiss it, leave it at the door, and start focusing on the goal for the day. Then we'll put it on its feet, run the scene, give some notes. And the notes that I like to give are notes that are based in what the actors can do or do more of. They're not in it to impress me or to impress each other or to impress an audience. Ultimately, I think if they're motivated by being their best self on stage, they will give a great performance. I'd love for people to come see the show so they can see over the past 50 years the lack of progress we've made talking about race, mental health, veterans issues, and other important topics, and to inspire us to stop that chain of non-communication and to inspire a real, well-informed and compassionate conversation around these issues.
Let's put our hands in. Oh, sorry, left hand, closer to the heart.
I hope to see you at Clybourne Park this week. Signing off for NNTV, this is Evitar Gershon.
1, 2, 3.
Places for the top of Act 1.
Thanks, Evie. Can't wait to see the show. That wraps up this week's announcements.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.